Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. I'm Nika and I make book related videos. As you can see, this video is a very impromptu one considering the fact that I'm just in my bathrobe. But let me tell you why. Today is the 22nd of April. It's a Saturday and so far as you can see from my background, I came home for Bihu. Tomorrow is Sunday, 23rd of April and I'm going back to Delhi. So this video is just going to be me trying to pick out the books that I'm going to take with me to Delhi this time. So that's that. Now there are two types of books that I want to take back home. Firstly, it will be of course fiction books I read for fun, and secondly it will be very academic books, that books that I use to study. So in this video I think I'm just going to pick out the books that I'm going to take with me in terms of the fiction ones. So that's that. I'll take you along. Let me know what you think, if you've read any of these books. That said, I also have to consider the weight limit and everything in the flights and all. So I have to do this with a lot of thought. A lot of thought will go into into whatever books I pick. So that's that. Without further ado, let's pick out the books. So this is how my bookshelf and all the study area looks like. This is my table. Of course it's a mess because I'm packing. These are all the books, and then I also have a lot of books here, and these are actually books that I am looking forward to selling. As you can see, there's also a ton there. So that's that. I'll remove these, but yeah, these are all the books that I'm going to consider. Oh, let me show you my kopo. This is an orchid. I'm not sure if it is indigenous to Assam, but we call this the kopo ful. Ful means flower. Kopo is the name of this orchid. So we generally tie it around our bun during Bihu. Girls do that. So we had this on the tree and I really wanted my own, so my dad plucked it for me. I know, again, plucking flowers and everything, but I really wanted it and I got it, and it's my own tree, so nobody's gonna judge me on that. But yeah, these are all the books I have. So I'm actually not sure, but I do think I'm gonna take The Flowers of Evil by Charles Baudelaire. So this is one. Do I have anything else? My bookshelf has everything. Now I really want to take Plain Bad Heroines, My Dark Vanessa and Know My Name with me, but I feel like these are very big books. So what I'm going to do is see if there are other books that I want to carry, and then if those are less, then these heavy ones will make up for the weight and everything. So 1, 2 and 3, these 3 books are ones I'm really considering taking back with me. Right here we have Delta of Venus by Anais Nin. Now I've recently read Anais Nin, I think early this year or late last year, and I really liked it. So basically Anais Nin writes erotica, and back when she wrote them, she used to write these short erotica stories for a collector, but then after she died they were all bound together and published as story collections. So I'm gonna take this one as well, if I can take it out of here. And then I'm also gonna take with me Incest by Desad. I've heard a lot about it, and since I'm taking Anais Nin as well, maybe it's only fair that I give Desad a chance. So that's that. Hi guys, so I've decided the books that I'm gonna take with me. So I think these are all fiction except one which is non-fiction, and one which is poetry collection. So the first one is this poetry collection, The Flowers of Evil by Charles Baudelaire. It's a very famous collection of poems which was first initially, I think, banned when it first came out. The Flowers of Evil, which T.S. Eliot called the greatest example of modern poetry in any language, shocked the literary world of 19th century France with its outspoken portrayal of lesbian love, its linking of sexuality and death, its unremitting irony, and its unflinching celebration of the seamy side of urban life. This bold new translation, which restores the banned poems to their original places and reveals the full richness and variety of the collection, makes available to English speakers a powerful and original vision of the world. So I've got this one, and this is the Oxford World Edition. Oxford World's Classic, and it has an introduction, a textual note, bibliography, chronology. Especially, it's also got explanatory notes and index. Sometimes poetry isn't always very easily understandable, so I really appreciate that these versions always have an explanatory note when it comes to the different poems. So yeah, really excited to read this one. So really sorry for the camera change, angle change. Next up, we have the only non-fiction in this whole pile, and it's a bit dusty. It's Know My Name by Chanel Miller. Now you might know that this is one of the books that I really want to read this year hopefully, so I've got this one from my shelves. So basically it is a book written by Chanel Miller, who was originally known as the Emily Doe or the Jane Doe in the really infamous Sanford rape case. So this is her telling her side of the story, because for so long her identity was not revealed to the public, but it's her story in this one. So really interesting. Know My Name will forever transform the way we think about sexual assault, challenging our beliefs about what is acceptable and speaking truth to the tumultuous reality of healing. It also introduces readers to an extraordinary writer, one whose words have already changed our world. Entwining pain, resilience and humor, this memoir will stand as a modern classic. So really excited for this one. Then moving on, I have also got another book which is really controversial for its subject matter, and it is My Dark Vanessa by Kate Elizabeth Russell. Now this is another book that I really want to read this year. Again, it's got a lot of trigger warnings, so go in knowing that. So basically we follow the girl named Vanessa, who in the wake of the whole Me Too movement, she is forced to reconsider what she thought was the greatest love story of her life. Basically, when she was around 15 years old, and this is the first line of the synopsis: Vanessa Y was 15 years old when she first had sex with her English teacher. She's now 32, and in the storm of allegations against powerful men in 2017, the teacher, Jacob Strain, has just been accused of sexual abuse by another former student. So this deals with a lot of serious issues like grooming and everything. So you might want to go in knowing that. So maybe doing a bit of research on your own. But I have read a couple of excerpts from this book, so I am going in and I know pretty much what I'm in for. So yeah, with all due warning. Then moving on, within the same, let's say, dark academia strain, I have Plain Red Heroines by Emily M. Danforth. Now this is like a sort of story within a story. There are multiple timelines, so it's basically set in this really mysterious boarding school where a couple of mysterious deaths happened once, because of which it's now closed. And now many years later, these actresses are going back to that whole environment, to that whole boarding school, which is now boarded up, to act out this film that has been made on the whole event that has happened. So I've heard a lot about this book, and this book is a very anticipated read of mine. It's also got some very beautiful illustrations. So yeah, really excited for this one. It's also very pretty. I really loved the whole cover, pink and yellow, really bright and catchy. So yeah, really excited to read this book. So the last two books in this video that I'll be talking about are two books that were very what's the word, controversial when they first came out, banned and everything. So they deal a lot with sexuality, sex, erotica, and like this one though deals with a very sensitive issue, incest. So these two books I'm excited to read, see what's all the hype about, because I've heard so many good reviews about this. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about these two, because that's all I know pretty much, to be very honest, about these books. And I want to go in a bit ignorant to see how it goes, because again the topics are something that are not usually described that easily in books. And that's what I've read Anais Nin's work. You might really want to check out her works, because her works are not about the base sex issues, it's not just sex, it's very sensual. There's a big difference about big difference between Anais Nin's works, Anais Nin's erotica, and erotica of present day contemporary romance writers and everything, because Anais Nin's works are very much sensual, very much more so dealing with the feelings. About her whole writing style is completely different, so you might want to check that out. So yeah, those are all the books that I have. Oh, I have 2 more that I want to show you all. Alright, so I've got 2 more books that I'm going to take with me to Delhi. The first one is If We Were Villains by M.L. Rio. Now people say that this is sort of an adult The Secret History. This is also, like I said, dark academia. It occurs set in a dramatics club in a university, I think, and it's again 2 timelines. A guy has just been released from jail because he was, he was incarcerated. He has just served 10 years because for a murder he may or may not have committed, but now he is finally telling the story, what really happened, so there's been a whole mystery around it. So that's that. Then we also have Tender Is a Flesh by Augustina Basarica. This one is a recent buy as well. This is basically set in a dystopian world where we have started eating human meat. So that's that. If everyone was eating human meat, would you? So it's got a ton of amazing blurbs as well. So these are the 2 more books that I'm adding to my pile. So hopefully it's all within the weight limit and I don't have to pay extra. But that's it. That's the short video for this. That's it. Oh my god, I can't speak. But this is it. It's a very short video, but right now I'm packing, so I thought it would be nice to show you which are the books that I take with me, and ultimately maybe in a month or so I'll turn back and see, did I actually read all these books, for which I'm probably gonna have to pay extra money for the weight. But anyway, yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you have a great time. I'll see you again very, very soon. Take care. Peace out. Bye.